Today we are going to learn about payment status, how payment system work and how status are updated, and we'll a bit know about the working of the project. So we will discuss by drawing a diagram. As in payment system, we need some validation. So suppose this is a e-commerce, and one is payment system and one is service. One is service. And in payment system, as we are working in microservices, so there are many project is divided into small services, such as this is validation. This is validation, and this is payment service. This is payment service, and this is Stripe service. This is Stripe service, and every service have its own database. Like our payment service will have its own database. Our payment service will have its own database which will record the status, whether payment is successful or failure. That payment service will update. So what will happen in validation service? It validates the payment. Just like if a request is valid, it will just if the request is valid, it will just move to payment service. It will just move to payment service, and it will update. It will just update created. It will just update created. Then when this payment system creates an API call to Stripe service, before it calls, it just update itself by it update initiated. Just it update initiated, and if we get a success report from a Stripe, if we get a success report from Stripe with URL, we just write it pending. We just write it pending. And when a Stripe responds with failure, then we write it failure. And Today we will learn about create, initiate, pending, and fail. And this service provider have this this Stripe hosted payment pays have some possibilities of some use cases are there. They are customer make success payment on Stripe, and when customer payment is failed, and one is customer did not take action in such payment, that is called that we keep it in pending. The and how it happens, we will know the functionality of these all terms. So first we will go to Stripe and we will make a successful payment. So we need to go to Stripe documentation. First we will go to Stripe documentation and we will create a dashboard. From there we will take our secret key and just we'll go to Postman and just we will go to API and we'll just create a dashboard here. And and this is a API, so we will execute it through Postman. So we will take a we'll create a new collection here. And here we will import URL. First we need to copy it. We need to copy this URL and we need to paste it in. And first of all we have to save this, and here we will write test cases test cases in Stripe, and this is July task 2. Save it. Here we will go to authentication and we will just remove this, and we will go to dashboard, and here we will take this key and we will paste it here. Here are some errors. Here we got error, some resource missing, so we need to correct it. Some error are there, so we need to correct it before. So before we did one task, let's go there and task design. Write some product name, just write here we will write amount, just like something 50,000, sorry, 40,000, but we have to convert it into rupees, so we need to put 2 extra zeros. And here we wrote resource, so we don't need this first line. Then we just send it. See, our Stripe has been executed. We got an URL, so we need to copy it, and we need to paste it in browser. Our payment page has come here. Now let's test it, it is working properly or not. So we'll go back to Stripe test card. We'll just take one of the Visa card and card number, and we'll just test it out. कोई dummy mail, we will just write it. We just give some dummy expiry date and CVV, and this will write, and just we will check. See, our payment is successful, and now we have to check if we give some invalid card number, it pop up some it notify us whether the card number is wrong, or let's check it again, because it's we are checking the test case, we are testing the functionality of Stripe. So let's go to Postman Bag again, copy this, and let's get back to here and check it out. Now we will check it with some invalid card number. We will check for decline payment to test our integration error handling logic. Just like we will take a generic decline. Just check. See, it's giving your credit card was declined. Try paying with a debit card instead. We are getting a notification here. Now, if we are getting a error page, we don't have any options to get back to. We don't have any option to go back. So we have to again retry, or we have to directly close our browser. So we need to add a back button in our Stripe payment page. So let's check it. Let's go back. Now we have to add back button in our payment page. So we will go to create session, and we will check how many how we can add back button to our Stripe payment page. So we got a cancel URL, so we'll copy it and we'll add it to our Postman, and we'll just copy it and paste this URL here to get back to example domain, and here we will write cancel. Here we will write cancel. This is then after we have to execute it. Here we got some message, so we need to check this, copy this, get back to the browser. Here, see, here we got a back button. We successfully added a back button in our payment page. Now we will check payment status by using different success payment, invalid payment, payment failure, and what happens in status we will see. Just here we will take different first we'll check it by taking a valid card number, and here we got a successful payment, and now we'll get back to our Postman, and we will just copy this and make a we will just duplicate it, and then after we will just here we will just give test cases here, and we'll here is some error, so we don't need to give any thing. So our it is executed properly. Just wait. We have to take its ID number from here, just copy it and just paste it here. went wrong here. It's giving error. It's fine. We'll just copy this ID and we'll just come here and we will just its method is get. So and now here we will see okay what is the status. And here payment status is unpaid because